Hello, this is Alice, and this is my channel, The Witch in the Glen. If you feel so inclined, you could go ahead and like this video, and that would do my channel some good. And if you want to subscribe, that would be lovely. It tells the universe that you identify with the energy here, and it helps me to read on your energy better. So messages will come in stronger for you and more specific. Okay, so I am going to drink some water. Okay, and I'm actually gonna burn some sage and clear the energy here. I hope y'all are clearing the energy in your own spaces. That's what I intend to do this afternoon, is do a little bit of energy clearing. I'm going to go ground my energy, go spend some time sweating outside in the humidity where I live. Sage my dog. In my plants. Your plants even like to be saged, y'all. So water them and sage them. And by sage, I mean incense. I really love Palo Santo wood, but I'm not seeing where mine is. This is why I need to do some energy clearing. It's like when I look around at clutter, each piece of clutter tells a story, and all those stories are a bandwidth in that your inner antenna are picking up and translating to some part of your subconscious. So when you have a messy house like I always do, and when you love, many spiritual people are actually very connected with the earth and the creations of humans. So you might, such as witches are very connected with these divine feminine aspects of energy. And so it's not bad if you have a lot of clutter, as long as you really love it, the individual pieces. Because if there are pieces in there that maybe give you some kind of a bad vibe, or tell a story that's not, if you got it on a trip that you didn't really like, or anything like that, something that irritates you having to take care of it. Yeah, dust, all those things. It's poor feng shui, and it is feng shui, and it's good to clean. And I think I'm just giving a lecture to myself as I'm looking around and looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 decks, 11 within my sight right now, and I'm not even getting good. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, and they're okay. I'm not counting the ones that are on the shelf and looking pretty, but anyway, this is the Kawaii deck. This is a super fun deck. I can't remember if I've used this one with y'all before, but this is a really cute, fun deck. So we are going to do a little bit of a check-in here, and let's just see what comes out. 4 of coins. Okay. So someone might be feeling like they don't really know the next steps quite yet, but you're at sort of a good resting place. It's like if you're climbing a cliff face, you get to a foothold where you're sturdy sometimes, and then you rest there while you're trying to figure out where to go next. And so this is like, you're stable, you're not going to fall. And I'm picturing somebody with a tether or whatever, so this shouldn't be so horrific an example as it started out, but I'm scared of heights, so I think I have a past life issue. If you have any phobias or things like that, they are very likely, and you don't, especially if you don't really know where they came from, like you can't identify an incident they very well might be in a past life. Like, I think I was struck by lightning in a past life more than once. Okay, the Two of Coins. Okay, so here it looks like you've gone from this Queen of Wands, Justice in reverse, Queen of Wands, this is like you're taking steps forward, though. Like, you have to step back and recognize your own stability in order to be, able to use it to leverage yourself forward. So you might be working towards this big dream, and I hope that you are. I hope you're manifesting greatness and abundance in your life. And I think you are. If you're watching tarot, you're at least aware of these things. But sometimes we feel like it's such a black and white, like you either have the manifestation or you don't, but it's really about the process of manifesting and the journey of being able to get to the manifestation. And sometimes we forget that, like, on the way to abundance, there are all these points where you can celebrate and recognize that you can pick up a different set of tools and find other ways to keep moving forward into your manifestation. But here it's like, you have the Four of Coins here, and so it's like everything is at a good point of stasis, and you are allowed to be in stasis and enjoy this comfort. But at some point you're going to, this sort of a rest is going to let you recognize everything that you have, because moving into this realm of abundance, this Ten of Cups energy, is a matter of finding and connecting continuously to your sense of hope and to the feeling of your manifestation. So in order to match yourself with the vibration of what you want, which is how you get what you want, you become it. You become the you that has it. That is when you are going to be able to get back in touch with hope, start looking around. You have courage. That is the level of consciousness, David Hawkins' levels of consciousness. Courage is the midway point from enlightenment down to the state of consciousness of shame. So that's the lowest state of consciousness that you can have if you're a human. It's basically you're a zombie. Lower than that, you die a soul death. You can, or your soul goes into hibernation. Yeah. So you are going to, this is where you're going to be able to keep moving. It's like you're going to be able to see this little bunny is juggling here. It's like you're going to figure out how to find the balance and able to be, and in order to be able to move forward. And it might take moving out of a comfort zone. There's this really sweet comfort zone that this hamster is here, and there's like these little toadstools that are homes that you can, it's like a cute little village, and everyone, there's little tiny teeny bunnies. Everyone's kind of playing hide and seek. Their presence there. It's almost like, you have Santa Claus come every year. It's comfortable is what I'm saying. And so that is also like kind of leaning into the comfort in order to leverage yourself out of it. And that's where you're going to find your tools to be able to move forward. Because you are moving into like this journey, this destiny from this level of this like realm of rest, moving forward into this Ten of Cups is going to be your justice. The thing that might continue to hold you back, the kind of the next thing that you worry about may be that you are overwhelmed by the options. So it's like you come out of this zone of comfort and then you're completely overwhelmed by the options. It's like you look around and everything represents a meaning of life, like represents your journey going forward, and you have all these choices and it's a little bit difficult to manage them. And it's like you have to figure out how to hold all these realities that you really want all at the same time. It's like still about balance, and we have the scales here. It's about balance and reorienting yourself to the new world that you continue to generate, and that's how you come into your like rulership over your own life, your complete sovereignty over your own life. And because until then, it's like the universe does not see you as having found justice yet. Like your destiny is to move into this justice, and your justice is like a life of love. It's a life of unity. It is your life is a love story, whatever that means to you. You come into this energy of like, see this pair of unicorns diving over the rainbow. It is a very just lovely energy. There's a little unicorn coming up behind, and all these little dolphins represents possibly children, or this could be creations of like projects and things like that you work on, like a home that you work on with a partner, and bring in friends and music and all these things that represent love, because that's really your dream. Like, you are not a person who really cares about money, but it's like you have to learn how to deal with money in order to be able to get past it and get to this level of like your dream come true. But here, see, it is destiny that you move on from these trials and tribulations that have come before. This is also about, it's like the karma that you have to work through, like which is your shadow. And this might be like why you end up in this Four of Coins kind of energy, where it's like you're like, okay, I'll stay for a while. I'm not this was hard enough to get from this Ten of Swords energy, where it's like every single we've got Death on the bottom of the deck, the Empress coming out. This is like, no, like, we don't even focus on this stuff in retrospect, like where the Ten of Cups is this the Ten of Swords is this ultimate kind of feeling of just devastation, like this succumbing to those who are maybe like almost like out to get you. I hate to say it like that, but people who really like resent your ability to manifest and to be able to keep moving forward and remain joyful and vibrant. But you are joyful and vibrant. You are the Empress. You are abundant, and this move forward is inevitable, and it's going to be this beautiful new project, and it's going to be a project or something like that forward. You're going forward, your vocation, your passions are going to come in before you are going to end up finding the love of your life, that, or before that's going to come in, because that person is like, while you are in this period of stasis and comfort and trying to figure out how you're going to move forward, this Emperor is in hermit mode, which means that he himself is doing his shadow work as well. But the two of you are coming out as the Empress and the Emperor, which, you know, that is something that you've been able to manifest with the Queen of Wands there. This Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck in reverse, I'm seeing that as like, this is also to do with the Emperor and the Hermit. Six of Swords. Okay. Okay, Ace of Swords was here, but here comes the Six of Swords. They're just kind of in rough waters right now. This person is your Emperor. He is abundant and kind, and like really has his act together, but just like not yet. Like he's in hermit mode, and so it hasn't really come in yet. And he's a little bit upside down with it, like having trouble hanging on. So that's like his story in the background. Yeah, there's like heartbreak here, moving on from something. But he has somebody come to him who is going to let him know that there is hope, that and this might be you coming in or like the idea of you comes in, and he recognizes that he has the same dream here, and he dreams of somebody like you. He dreams about you. He dreams about your abundance. He dreams about being with you. He dreams about protecting you, comforting you. He dreams of this Ten of Cups, this happily ever after with you. It's like that. It's like that psychic connection to you coming in that helps him move out of this energy that he's been in for a very long time of being Emperor in reverse, Hermit in reverse, Three of Swords, like heartbreak, lonely isolation, not feeling like he's in charge of his life necessarily, not using his powers for things that actually benefit him. It's just created a bunch of rough waters here that sometimes make him feel like he's drowning, or just having trouble staying afloat. Five of Swords. So Yeah, this is somebody taking advantage of him. Some people taking advantage of, no, I mean somebody taking advantage of him. This person might be a feminine person. When we talk about he and she, these pronouns, you can switch them around and use them however you like. If you identify with the he today, that side of the story, then take that as it resonates, and vice versa as well, like because these are not about gender, it's about energy polarity. So the Five of Swords, there might have been some kind of feminine who's been lording over his life, like somebody who's been controlling him, who keeps him away from his justice, keeps him away from his just desserts. This mouse, this feminine mouse, is keeping everybody away, threatening everyone, and won't let anybody else have any cake. So it's like he should be able to have his cake and eat it too. That is the essence of like a 10 of Cups energy, and in this card, that is not what's going on. So that is part of what is keeping him from you. Okay, I think I'm about to round up this reading. I'm just clearing the energy or amplifying it with my crystals. I like to do that. In case you're like, why does she always do that? Yeah, but this is destiny. Like, it's going to come together. It's going to come together. Don't worry. Okay, cool reading. Okay, like the video, and I will see you later. Make sure to subscribe. I really appreciate y'all. And yeah, I'll see you later.